got a big mouth, can't help it. I talk from my heart, I'm real, you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world, you know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do.
What's going on, everyone? I'm so happy you decided to join me on this journey called Podcast Life. We will be discussing topics like celebrity gossip, life lesson, politics, and etc. This is a judge-free zone. Think of me as that homegirl that is so down to earth that you feel like you've been knowing for years. Remember, over here at the Boomerang Effect, the motto is never judge a book by its cover before opening it up and reading it. And remember, it's okay to agree to disagree. Just stand on what you're saying. Got it? Period. Please like, comment, share, give feedback, anything to help this podcast grow because it is a voice for the people. So, love, peace, and unity. Mwah. What's going on, everyone? It is your girl, Queen Quee, and this is the Boomerang Effect. All right, let's jump into it. This is Hot Topics. Now, first of all, it is the month of February. I just want to say this is the month of Black History. So, everything. Oh my gosh, I truly don't understand why they only gave us 28 days, the shortest month of the year. The disrespect is real. But I seen this clip yesterday on Instagram and I was like, oh my God, I have to play this at the beginning. And this is Serena and Venus' father. And this was a video of, I want to say this is Venus when she did an interview with a white reporter. He was on like a sit down interview with her. And we're gonna get into it after I play the recording. Let's jump into it. I know I can get it.
No, very confident.
Very confident.
You say it so easily. Why?
Because I believe it.
And let me tell you why. What she said it with so much confidence the first time. But to keep on and on. Listen, we can't keep interrupting. I mean, if you want, you got to understand that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child. And this child gonna be out the plan when you old ass and he gonna get the grade. When she says something, we done told you what's happening. You're dealing with a little black kid, and let her be a kid. She'll answer it with a lot of confidence. Leave that alone.
I know I can get it.
No,
Okay. Oh my God, that just made me smile on so many levels. It ain't nothing like a black father, a black man standing and keeping that same energy when it comes down to discrimination, racism, or any type of thing. And if you could not hear the audio clear, I apologize, but I'm going to sum it up. She was doing an interview and he asked her about beating, I guess, somebody that probably was good in that same field. And she's a young Venus. You see what I'm saying? Like she's like a teenager age. And she was just the reporter asked her, like, well, how do you know you're gonna beat her? And then she just was like, I know I'm going to beat her. It was her confidence. And he just like, you're confident. And the daddy had to get up on his spine. Like at the end of the day, she still will be playing. And she is going to be successful when we're both older in the grave. So I like the fact that he checked her because at the end of the day, she is at a young age where you have to be careful how you approach different situations when it comes down to these kids because of their confidence level. You want a kid that is very confident and assured when it comes down to their looks and their image and their personality. You know what I'm saying? Because what you fail to realize is that kids are so pure. You know what I'm saying? They're so innocent. That's why I was like, if you ever want to know how you look or, you know what I'm saying, how you sound or the type of impression you give, ask the kid. Ask the kid, because they are not taught to know how to lie. They have to be taught, you know what I'm saying, or they have to end up being groomed to know how to lie and hold back when it come down to certain things and certain opinions. But when they're at that certain age, all they know is living in their truth. So I love the fact that he stood up to that white man. And this wasn't, I'm pretty sure that the white man was very upset, because he was like, well, we can't be having, we can't have interruption. The hell you say we're gonna interrupt every time, because behind mine, y'all know I call my kids two piece in a pepper, because I got three kids. So at the end of the day, behind mine, yeah, like he said up here and said, she said the first time, she said it with confidence the first time. Why are you keep on trying to make her to double down or backtrack on what she's saying? So shout out to Black History Month for all you beautiful, wonderful, talented, you know what I'm saying, individual, young, old, or whatever. Just know you are someone. Stand on what you're saying, period. Don't back down when someone sit up here and tell you that you don't look the part, or that might not be your field, or why are you so confident? I'm confident because I know who I am. I am the chosen one. So at the end of the day, everybody should have that type of confidence when it comes down to, any type of thing that they're working hard at work, which is their craft. So I respect Serena dad for doing that. That was so wonderful. That's the reason why I was like, let me start off with that, because it was pressure behind what he was saying. And you think that white man stood up and said something down? Because it's whatever. We can go 10 toes down. So I definitely enjoyed that moment. So happy Black History Month to everyone. Okay, let's get into Kodak Black. Team concerned about his mental health. Okay, exclusive report member of Kodak Black team are allegedly concerned about his mental health. Kodak Black was recently released from jail after President Donald Trump, basically helped get him released when he was leaving out of office. The 23-year-old rapper has made a few appearances in public and has been posted on social media over the weekend. He was spotted hosting a party in Tampa in celebration of the Super Bowl. However, sources tell us that members of his team are allegedly seriously concerned about his mental health and overall well-being. We're told that after he was released from jail, some people from his camp wanted him to seek some type of therapy, treatment, or help. However, he has allegedly refused any help. We're told when he was locked up, he spent a lot of time in solitary, and sometimes just being in jail does something to you mentally. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you, just to kind of give a background on the situation. I have never been in trouble with the law for as like being behind the scenes and having to deal. I have never, just it's not even to a parking ticket. God be the glory. But I do know people that has been incarcerated. I'm not even gonna lie. Somebody was like, "What is the scariest movie you ever seen?" And it would have to be Lockdown. And the reason why it was Lockdown was because the simple fact is that I'll never forget. I was a teenager and I was watching it. It was about three black boys. Some of y'all, somebody might remember the concept of it, but I couldn't even get through the movie because I just remember three black guys being accused of a crime that they did not commit. They end up going to jail, and one of them ended up getting raped in jail. And basically after that, you guys, I was terrified. Like, that's the scariest movie. I could not watch the movie again. I was like, oh my God, I was crying. I was just definitely scared straight when it came down to that situation. And to be honest with you, that actor, I have to look him up, but he said that also dealt with his mental, even though it was a role that he was playing, but it messed up his mental state of mind, and he was really never the same. He had to basically, do drugs and everything. And I'm like, well, did they have to really penetrate him in the movie? But he was just saying like, no, once you commit to a role, and he was saying like how he even tried to back out of the role, but dealing with contracts and different stuff like that, he could not do it because it was too late. But yeah, that messed with his mental. You see what I'm saying? Throughout his career, he was just like, because you have to understand, even though that is just a movie, but he had to commit to the role. And on top of that, you have to understand this movie is out for years. You know, people to this day can still watch it. So just imagine you being an actor and you playing a role of, you know what I'm saying, a guy being, you know, sexually assaulted in jail and stuff like that. And then, you know, you got people down the street talking about, hey, ain't you the dude from Lockdown? They got raped by the Hispanic man. So yeah, that messed with his mental. With Kodak Black, and this reminds me of Gucci Man book when I read Gucci Man book. And also I had a friend that was incarcerated, and that was the only person that I know that I dealt with for as like going through the whole process, the writing, the visiting, and everything. And I'm just being honest with you, it is very serious to keep somebody's spirits up when it comes down to the jail thing. I understand some people do belong in there and they put themselves in position to be in that type of environment. So I'm not saying that, but you have to be very leery of the people that do not belong in there, and what jail can turn or prison can turn them into be. Like they went in there for a certain type of crime, and then next thing you know, they're living amongst a jungle. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll never forget my friend was saying, like, yeah, it's serious. You have to sometimes, you know, you can't even sleep at night. Even when you get out here in the free world, you tend to not even be very sleepy because you don't know what might happen. You know, you got to worry about people trying to fight you, kill you, do different type of stuff. You know, the cricket system, you have the cricket CEOs that try to, you know, give you more time if you don't obey by their rules. So be doing research on this situation when it comes down to police brutality and the corrupt system and stuff like that. I totally understand why Kodak Black is probably out and he tends to, you know, distance himself and act a certain type of way. We're looking at him on the outside. And then a lot of times this is so ignorant to me when people they try to do the same thing with Gucci. Talking about, oh my God, he lost weight. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the real Gucci. He lost weight. He's not talking. He's not being active. Well, of course, when you sit up here and you behind jail, because everybody switch up. Nobody's the same when they sit up here and go behind them bars and they have to sit up here and, you know, all these people that they supported and they had their back and looked out for their family, them are the same people that are gone about their business. They're not even worried about you. You probably end up having thousands and millions of people that love you and your music, but once you behind them bars, you only have a handful of people. When it come down to it, sometimes mom, sister, dad, brother, and you know what I'm saying, you know, the mother of your kid. So when it come down to Kodak Black, yes, he lost weight, you know, but you have to understand he had a lot of lean and drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, and probably had bad eating habits. So yes, when he went to jail, you know, only thing you can do is work out. And you know what I'm saying? And also, if you don't like that food, you very particular about the way you eat. So he probably did switch up his diet. And when it come down to him staying like quiet and out to himself and people feeling like he need therapy, yes, I do feel like he need therapy. But at the end of the day, you cannot fault this man for keeping his distance from certain things and certain people. You know, give him time. I know with my friend, when he was incarcerated for those couple of months, I had him to write a book. I had him to write a book. I had him to write me a chapter each time, and it was hard for him because he did not want to rehash this type of trauma. But do you not know that book was so wonderful and powerful to the point where I understood the reason why he acted in the mentality that he had versus me just automatically feeling like I know everything about him and you know and certain stuff don't faze me or you know or he just so cold-hearted when he actually sat there and broke this stuff down in each chapter from his childhood on the way up to his adulthood. I truly understood I truly understood where he was coming from and the reason why he was so standoffish and very particular about the things and the people that he's surrounded by. So let's keep him let's keep him in our prayers. Let's keep Kodak lifted. Like, if he goes to therapy, I do think it is a wonderful thing. But please, people, when people get out the system and stuff like that, and they've been incarcerated for so long and stuff like that, be very mindful. Give them time, because this man was also consistently writing letters and letting us know that he was being mistreated. He was being thrown into solitary. The guards was threatening his life. So for him to sit up here, we don't know what he had to endure. They probably broke his mental and physically, spirit, to the point where he just don't even want to think about that type of stuff. It's gonna take some time. Let him thaw out, y'all. We gotta let the brother thaw out, and encourage him when he's ready to do it. That it's okay to speak out and say certain stuff and support him. But please, let's not pressure him, and by him being to himself and calling him a clone. To me, that's very disrespectful. When somebody changed their life, or they have a certain type of image that is a little bit healthier or whatever, people feel like it's a clone. I ain't trying to be funny, because when I read Gucci Mane book, you best believe now I understood why. If you look at Gucci now, once he got out, he ain't been in more trouble. He with the same person who had his back through thick and thin, and that is the mother of his child and his wife, Keisha Dior. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him having parties and hanging out and being the same old Gucci. And sometimes that's what you sit up here and you need. You need people to show their hand when they think you down and out. So we're gonna keep him in our prayers. Definitely. Okay, let's get into a subject about Cardi B. Cardi B had came out because she out here looking like Catwoman. She out here looking like Catwoman. She's scaring the people. She's scaring the kids. And it was a big issue because she came out with a book. I'm not a book. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to type up something. She came out with a video and basically was explaining herself of about her confidence. Now, my whole thing is that she came out with a video, with a song and stuff like that, and people noticed that she changed a lot of her facial appearance, which is her nose, her lips, her cheeks. And to be honest with you, this is what I tell people when it comes down to their appearance. Stop always looking up to these people that you feel that is so beautiful, and you know what I'm saying, and that they look better than you or they got better hair. They deal with insecurities also. Now, Carly, wasn't nothing wrong with Carly. I ain't gonna lie, her teeth was jacked up at the bottom, but I felt like after she got her teeth in order and corrected, then that was it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had a beautiful face already. This is the same face that got you to where you was at, which is successful. So why, when you do get to a certain level and height of success, you tend to switch up the game and start messing with your face to the point where you're unrecognizable. And it is bad. She's giving me Lil' Kim vibes. And Lil' Kim was a beautiful lady before, but I remember what Lil' Kim said. She said that she did a lot of that and she had a lot of surgeries because Biggie, someone that she was in love with, she noticed that he liked it, lighter skinned women and foreign exotic women. So what did she do? She started doing cheekbones and tightening up her face and blowing up her lips. And now you look a doggone fool. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you're unrecognizable. And it's really sickening. That's why when Danny Lay came out with that song, Yellow Pony's what he want. Like, you feel that way, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of people that your skin complexion, they deal with a lot of insecurities too. So don't sit up here and make people feel like that is what people want no matter what. No, it's not. People deal with all type of insecurities. Let's listen to what Carly had to say.
And sick bitches, right? That y'all take pictures of videos of me with no makeup while I'm in motion and be like, oh, look how Cardi, she looks so weird without no makeup. This me with no makeup, no filter. You could see all the, the little blemishes on my face. Shit, you could see my lips so chapped. I've been biting it all night. I just woke up 20 minutes ago. Didn't even brush my hair. Like, I feel good. You bitches, every single time a bitch is feeling good, like y'all be doing to the other young lady, when y'all see them doing so good, y'all be trying to put their confidence down. That don't work on me anymore. I just want to let y'all know that I feel comfortable in my skin, that I'm great, that I'm happy. My record is doing great. And just because you got so much hatred in your heart that when I do great, y'all want to put it down, you can't. I'm going to stay on top. With this face, with this natural face, makeup or not, a bitch is doing good. Now suck dick, because y'all bitches is washed. Washed. Ain't it?
Okay, so that's what she had to say to all the people that was criticizing her about her behind the footage scenes when she did not have any makeup on and it was bareface. And I would agree with Cardi if she did not have the surgery. So now you're upset because you had all this stuff and you're talking about, oh, I'm feeling good about myself and you guys trying to bring me down. Okay, so what made you change yourself from the beginning? Because you was going off of people's opinion. So now that you didn't got all the work done and listen to all them people criticize you, now you upset because it's not received well. So now you don't care? Now it's not a big deal and that we can suck yo this and that. No, it is a big deal. And baby girl, you didn't have something called self-esteem. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm 31 years old. You know, if you want to, you can look at some of my pictures on my social media. And I look at some of these women that are in the industry that are on Instagram and stuff like that. They already, when their birthday come around and they talk about they 25 and 26 and they're in their 20s, I'm just so mind boggled because I'm just like, whoa, 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 whoa. You're in your 20s. I'm in my 30s and you look like that. I mean, like, it's just sickening, not trying to be funny because if you already look like that at the age of 20 something, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine what you're going to look like at 30 something. And I was just talking to a friend. Younger people are getting surgery, you know what I'm saying, as early as 18. And I just think that is so mind boggling. Like, these people are already getting surgeries and different stuff done to their body without it just fully developing because they're too busy trying to look at society and what people feel like you like. Let me tell you something. These men are sit up here, and you call yourself doing it. 9 times out of 10, don't say you doing it for yourself. You know, 9 times out of 10, these women are doing it because of the likeness of attention. And you guys are doing this because y'all feel like that's gonna get you attention or get you a bag. But these same men are cheating on y'all with a female with 4, 5, 10 kids. And you know what I'm saying? And natural booty and natural behind. And boobs and stuff like that. So I just don't understand for the people that are doing this. And Cardi did that because Offset and cheated on her a couple of times, and she have done with it. She have been dealing with insecurities. So her way of trying to cover it up is, I feel confident. I am this. I am that. But you saying that with a face full of plastic surgery on your face. You know what I'm saying? You saying that without getting all that work done. Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't matter what people say and we can't bring your confidence down, then you will still have your old nose. You will still have your face. You was beautiful before. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, that's how they try to do it. It's reverse psychology. Like, yeah, I'm good and it's how I look bird. That's what we said. We said you look a fool with no makeup on. We didn't say you look bad with and without the makeup. It's because you had got plastic surgery on your nose, your cheekbones, your look, your whole face. And you done got boobs and butt, and it's just like it's scary. So we're gonna end it out on that note, but definitely be mindful when it come down to your appearance. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do something. If you do something, do it for yourself. Don't do it for people, because people are going to talk about you whether you look good or bad. People will find anything. Let me tell you the difference in a hater. A hater is going to find anything. You know what I'm saying? You can sit up here and be like, I did everything right, I did everything perfect. They're going to find a loophole or somewhere to sit up here and basically discredit you for. So when you do stuff, when it comes down to your looks, your goals in life or whatever, make sure you're doing it for yourself. Because someone told me this a long time ago. Shout out to Miss Tanya. She had told me when I was dealing with some females being jealous behind me for no reason. She told me, she said, baby, it ain't sometimes what you got and how you look. She said, people will hate you because of your smile and the way you carry yourself. A simple smile can upset a jealous, envious person. So be mindful that the way to kill a hater is to still live in your truth and be yourself. Because you have people that will grasp to you and love on you and adore you when it comes down to your face, body, mind, soul. just because it's you. But when you start trying to alter and change and look like a certain type of way, then that's when you lose the people. And I'm for the people. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is called Boomerang Effect. I ain't called Boomerang Effect for nothing. They coming back. You know what I'm saying? Good, better, and different. They coming back. Because I stand on what I'm saying. But yeah, we're gonna leave it out on that note. So much love. Please like, share, comment. If you on Anchor, please leave a message. Share. Let me know what you think about the different type of topics. Appreciate you a lot. Love you. Mwah.